Nearly 3 years after a drunk driving rollover claimed the life of a 6-year-old girl, the driver responsible for the death has been sentenced to prison. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a woman who failed to show up in Dawes County District Court 2 weeks ago to be sentenced for the death of a 6-year-old girl in a drunk driving accident nearly 3 years ago will spend up to 24 years in prison for the accident. 35-year-old Kimberly Eaglebull was arrested the day after missing sentencing and remained in custody until appearing before District Judge Travis O'Gorman on Tuesday. Judge O'Gorman gave Eaglebull 18 to 20 years for motor vehicle homicide, 3 years for DUI causing serious bodily injury, and 1 year each for false reporting and transporting a child while intoxicated. All counts will run consecutively, except for one of the 1-year terms. With credit for 97 days already served, Eaglebull will be eligible for parole under Nebraska's good time law in 11 years and for mandatory release in 12 years. Well, the city of Gering is slowly but surely getting closer in their search for a new city administrator. Before their regular meeting on Monday, Gering Council members got an update on the search for a new city administrator and discussion on best practices as the city moves closer to the application vetting and interview phases. UNL Business Development Extension Specialist Cheryl Burkhart-Kriesel told the council a primary guiding principle needs to be equal treatment during the interview process.
There was a great deal of overlap between the kinds of things you as council were looking for in a city administrator and the kinds of things and attributes and expectations the department heads were looking for. So even to the point where you were using the same words. So I think that's a great sign, and it shows a lot of kind of cohesion.
Another special meeting of the council is scheduled for tomorrow to begin review of the applications of those seeking to fill the post for outgoing administrator Lane Danielzuk. And Mother Nature is not being cooperative in Goshen County this year, with dry conditions leading to a partial fire ban on all land in the county, effective on Monday. Goshen County Fire Warden Bill Law received permission from county commissioners last week for implementation of the partial ban, aimed specifically at the use of fireworks by the general public.
We will allow municipalities in Goshen County to have theirs, but we're urging residents not to set off fireworks because conditions are just too prime for fires starting in the grasslands and around properties.
Law tells us he has always tried to wait until after Independence Day to institute any fire restrictions, but the rain and cool temperatures of spring have given way to relentless winds that have dried out grass and weeds to a level of critical volatility. He says the ban does not impact the use of campfires or fire rings, and controlled burns are still allowed but may not be advisable. Well, straight ahead, Bill Boyer's in with your midweek weather forecast here on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
We'll be dealing with clear skies again tonight, a pretty nice night. In fact, with mainly clear skies, will be sunny as we get through the day tomorrow, and temperatures not going to cool off a ton tonight, down into the 60s, leading away to another hot one tomorrow. So quite hot tomorrow. Strong thunderstorms are possible in the afternoon tomorrow, ahead of a frontal system that's going to cool us down on Friday. And then it's going to be quite hot, very hot, in fact, this weekend. Sunday looks like we could be in record territory. 90 yesterday after a morning low of 51. Nothing in the rain gauge, still 1.5 inches now below normal for the month, and 2 2/3 inches below normal for the year. Pretty warm out there this evening. Temperatures 80s and 79 there at Laramie. Otherwise, primarily 80s into Wyoming, 80s and low 90s here in the Cornhusker State, including right here. 92 degrees, it's 90 in Ogallala, 86 up in Valentine, 88 in Kimball. Winds are light, another very nice evening out there. Winds at 3 to 8 miles an hour across the region. Now here, keep an eye on the severe weather threat over the next couple of days. Let's start here with tonight, our severe weather threat off to the south here in portions of Kansas primarily. A strong storm can't be ruled out here in the southeastern portions of our area. Right up into southwest Nebraska and down into portions of Kansas. Tomorrow, though, that switches and moves into our region. We have a slight risk of severe storms for a large portion of the Panhandle here, and then marginal risk of severe storms outside of that. Now, this area has been drugged further to the south and west. Wouldn't be surprised to see it brought a little more further to the southwest into the rest of the region for tomorrow. We'll be dealing with the severe weather threats tomorrow, primarily large hail and damaging winds. Can't rule out an isolated tornado as well. That severe threat shifts off to the south and east and away from us as we go into Friday. So futurecast for tonight, we're going to be dealing with just a few clouds. Showers are out there off to our west. They will not be able to make it off the high terrain though. Lows tonight going to dip down into the 60s primarily. All of us here in the low 60s, a couple of upper 50s there in eastern Wyoming. Now tomorrow we start the day off pretty quiet. Cool conditions, or calm conditions anyway, through the early afternoon hours. By mid-afternoon, though, we start to see a developing line, hit or miss of showers and storms that are going to push across the region. Stronger storms tomorrow evening here crossing the region, and then they will move on off to the east and continue to develop even through the nighttime hours tomorrow night before everything pushes off to the east of us. See yet another line of showers trying to go well into the overnight hours. It could be a long evening and night of severe weather tomorrow. High temperatures are going to be hot out in front of that storm system into the 90s, upper 90s in some locations. Precip looks pretty spotty depending on if you get a thunderstorm tomorrow or not. But if you get one, we could be dealing with a lot of rain up here in the Sandhills. Some of those models kicking out 1.5 inches or more. Other areas less than that. But it looks like everybody might get a dose of a little bit of showers over the next 24 hours. Primarily coming late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night when we have our best threat of severe weather. 62 mainly clear tonight. For tomorrow, thunderstorms develop in the afternoon. Before that, though, it's going to be sunny and quite hot. 97, that's a precursor for what's to come. Not on Friday, though. We drop down significantly into the low 80s. Saturday back to 95. Look at Sunday right now. We're forecasting 103. Woo! That's going to be a scorcher. Still upper 90s on Monday, then cooling back into the 80s Tuesday and Wednesday of next week with a return chance of thunderstorms there as we get to the first couple of days in July.
Some people think Allstate only protects your car. Here's the truth. Allstate can also protect your home or apartment, as well as your boat, motorcycle, RV, and snowmobile, and even your retirement and your life. Not many insurance companies can say that, but Allstate can.
Bundle and save with Allstate. In Gering, call Allstate agent Michael Engelhop for a quote today at 308-436-2123.
At TC and More in Scottsbluff, we believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC and More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. Unified Command announcing yesterday 9 new COVID-19 cases in the Panhandle, including 4 in Cheyenne County, a male in his teens, 2 women in their 30s, and a female in her 60s, and 5 new Scottsbluff County cases, 2 men in their 30s, 2 women in their 30s, and a female in her 60s. PPHD also correcting that 2 cases reported yesterday as Dawes County cases are in fact Sioux County cases. Looking at the latest, updated data from PPHD now, as there are 94 active COVID-19 cases in the Panhandle, including 6 active hospitalizations. The case breakdown includes 78 cases in Scottsbluff County, 8 active cases in Cheyenne County, 4 active cases in Morrill County, 3 in Sioux County, and 1 in Dawes County. Since March 2nd, there have been just under 5,000 tests conducted, 252 positive cases, and 155 recoveries. And the Scottsbluff Police Department is hosting a week-long SWAT basic training course for the county's SWAT team. Members from throughout the region are attending, and the training is provided with assistance from Homeland Security grant funding. The training includes classroom and practical exercises that will be occurring throughout the Scottsbluff and Gering communities this week. Well, straight ahead, we'll head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. We'll meet Angel right after this.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by
Roosevelt Public Power District, your touchtone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
This here is Angel. She is a 1-year-old pit bull mix. She is current on all of her vaccinations as well as being fixed. And I chose her to be the pet of the week just because it's been kind of slow here and not very many people have been interested in our dogs lately. So I decided to give Angel here a little try. She's very energetic. She's very sweet. She can be calm at times too, but her main thing is to run and burn off a lot of steam. Right now she's a little bit sore because she did just get spayed. But other than that, she is very, very energetic. I believe she will do good in a home with kids, roughly around the age of maybe 10 on up. She does jump quite a bit, so a younger age group for kids probably wouldn't be such a great idea. But other than that, she is house trained, she's up to date. Her adoption price is going to be $150, and that comes with a little bit of information about her as well, along with her being chipped.
To meet Angel or any of the cats and dogs they have available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society Monday through Saturday during normal business hours. Plus, whoever adopts Angel will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card to start spoiling her right away. Well, coming up after the break, we'll have a peek at what's happening around the region on your community calendar. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
Take your career to the next level with Chadron State College's online Master of Science in Organizational Management program, taught by experienced professors who care about your success. CSC offers 3 flexible options with its Master of Science degree: Human Services, Natural Resources, and Sports Management. With CSC's history as an education leader in the classroom and online, you'll have a solid foundation as you take your career to the next level. Chadron State College, real people, real results. Learn more today at csc.edu.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, the annual United Way of Western Nebraska Stuff the Bus campaign is gearing up to help area school children. And as with many things this year, Stuff the Bus will look a little different than in years past, but the mission is still the same, to help local kids with school supplies. In lieu of donations of crayons, notebooks, and other school supplies, United Way is requesting monetary donations and is encouraging the community to stuff the bus virtually through the United Way's website or by mailing a donation to the United Way offices in Scottsbluff. All donations will go to help local kids with the necessary school supplies for their upcoming school year. For more information, you can contact Director Steph Black at 635-2522. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you here next time.